As a lot of you already know, they voted on the gun bills today in the Senate. What a lot of people don't know is what they voted on. Now, I want to address a couple of different issues about the bill today and what happened today. But first of all, I want to address the fact that a lot of people have sent me PMs thinking that they voted for it and that it passed the Senate today and that now it's going to the House. That is not what happened. All they voted on today is whether the bill should come up for discussion, whether it should come up for debate, and then possibly go on to a vote after the debate. So it did not get voted on today as far as yay or nay for passing the bill. It just got voted on whether they can talk about it. And in a few minutes we'll talk about why a lot of people want it to be voted on and why a lot of people that are even against the bill want it to be debated. So like I just said, it didn't really pass the Senate today. It just passed a hurdle to where it can get to open debate on an open floor and then possibly get voted on. So there's no reason to really panic yet. But a lot of people are saying, well, why did these Republicans turn on us? Why did these people vote yes on this bill, even if it's just to bring it to a vote? Well, there are a lot of people who want the bill voted on because they want people to have to go on record for where they stand on this bill. People on one side want the other side to have to vote against it. So they can say, oh, look at these people. They don't believe in safe gun regulations and blah, blah, blah. And the other side wants them to vote on it so they can say, they want the other side to vote on it so they can say, oh, look at these people. They don't respect your constitutional rights, blah, blah, blah. Both sides think they're going to turn this into a political tool. They think they're going to turn this into something that they can use come midterms. So right now, it really, both sides thinks it benefits them for it to come to a vote and come for a debate, even if they don't want it to pass. Now, I'm not saying people don't want it to pass, because there's plenty of people that do want it to pass. There's plenty of senators that would love to see it pass. Do I think they have enough people that really want to pass it? I don't really think they do. But I also say always watch them, because they'll turn on you. If they'll say one thing, they'll do another. If you went by just what the senators are saying right now, it's probably not going to pass. It's going to come up for a lot of discussion, but they're going to try to do other things with the bill other than pass the bill the way it's written. And by that, I mean, one of the things they want, other than just people to have to go on record for it, they want to start the bargaining process. They want to start saying, well, we'll give you this part of it if you'll give us that. You know, one senator even said something about how they want to start negotiating in reciprocity as part of the bill, like all states would have a national carry now. I don't see that happening either. But, you know, it gives you an idea of the kind of things they're trying to do. But still, like I say in the end, it didn't get passed, so don't worry about that yet. I don't think it's going to get passed, but it could, because, you know, you never know. I don't believe that either side is fully against this bill. I just think that one side is less likely to pass it because they don't want to be perceived as being anti-gun. The other side, I think, is already perceived as anti-gun, so they don't care. But I'm not saying that I don't believe that both sides want it passed, because I believe that our government would benefit greatly from this bill. I've already told you how I think the bill can be misused, and that wasn't just coming from me. That's coming from a friend of ours who's an ex-federal court judge. Now, a lot of people didn't understand what I said in that first video, so I'll be making another video here shortly to explain to these people what I meant. But to get off of that topic right now and stay on the one we're on, it didn't pass. There's a lot of people who may want to negotiate something. Like I say, they may not pass it. They may. You can't trust them. But another aspect of this bill I think people need to pay attention to is the registration thing. Because I think so many people on YouTube have been yelling wolf about registration, wolf about registration, wolf about registration so much that people now are under the idea that that's the biggest threat of this bill. And like I also said in that other video, it isn't. So I'm afraid that people are going to get lax, that even the senators on the Republican side are going to say, well, look, we voted for the bill, but we put a provision in there that says absolutely no type of registration and even puts means in there to make sure it never happens. Well, that to me is not the scariest part of the bill, so that won't matter. So I'm almost afraid that they're going to use that fact that everyone's been crying wolf about registration to say, look, no registration in the bill, now the bill's okay. So in the end, just keep paying attention, realize what's going on, keep watching them, because like I say, I don't trust a politician any further than I can throw them, and my back ain't so good and I got one knee. So I can't throw them very far. So keep watching, pay attention, and realize just because there's no registration, that doesn't mean the bill isn't bad. The bill is still bad. So keep paying attention, keep pressure on people to vote against this bill, but watch what people say while this is going on in the Senate. And even if it does get out of the Senate, I don't think it'll pass the House, period. So I don't think it's ever going to be a law, but let's pay attention to where people stand on it.